Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Davik Classes for PTE. In this video we will discuss about PTE scoring methods and evaluation techniques. In short, PTE evaluation criteria. How PTE computer software will judge your core and enabling skills. In case if you are planning to appear in the exam in upcoming months or weeks, you must watch this video as this video would really be helpful for you in order to achieve your dream score. Firstly, I will discuss about scoring strategy. One must understand the ground rules before appearing to the exam. So, scoring strategy covers the following topics. Detailed understanding about marks distribution, which I am going to cover in this video for the speaking section. Proper guidance and support. Tips and tricks to gain maximum score. Practice and smart hard work. And relevant study material. So one must follow the following strategy to achieve their dream score. Our PTE exam covers following topic: speaking section, writing section, reading section and listening section. Friends, I will only discuss about speaking section, wherein how much an individual task contribute in total PTE scoring and also enabling skills as well. If I get good response and you like my content, I will prepare another videos for other sections as well. So let's start with the speaking section. This section is very important section. In this section you will score in speaking, reading and listening section. So this task is very important as you are scoring apart from speaking in other two sections like reading and listening. In this section, first task is our read aloud. You will get 5 to 7 questions and you will be awarded 35 seconds to prepare and 40 seconds to speak out. This task is considered as high priority task, and in this task you will get 20 points for each speaking as well as reading. And our enabling skills stand for this task is 5 for content, 5 fluency and 5 pronunciation. This task is considered as maximum marks gainer task. So please remember, do's and don'ts for this task is no repetition, no omission and no addition. Fluency modulation needs to be there. Pronunciation needs to know where to emphasize and where not to. One should always read phrase by phrase. This is another task which belongs to speaking section, that is repeat sentences. In repeat sentences, you will get approximate 10 to 12 questions wherein you have to repeat the same sentences and you will get 10 seconds to repeat the whole sentence as it is. In this section, you will get 3 points if you are repeating 100% content, 2 points if you are repeating 80% and 1 point for 50%. Also, fluency and pronunciation depends on contents. This is considered as a high priority task and you will get 32 points for speaking and 19 points for listening and 3 points for content, 5 points for fluency and 5 points for pronunciation. This task is also considered as one of the maximum marks gainer task. Please remember do's and don'ts. Try to lip sync. One can try to write the initial of every word or phrase and try to repeat the whole sentence. And one can try to write 3 to 4 initials, words and remember the last ones. One can try to remember the phrases of the sentence and repeat it. This is one of my strategy which I follow. And another one is always take care of fluency, pronunciation and flow of sentence, which really matters a lot to get the maximum marks. Repeat sentence is a very vital for speaking section and also it contributes a lot in listening section. So please be careful while preparing this repeat sentence, and if you have planning to give your exam in upcoming months or weeks, you have to at least 50 to 100 repeat sentences in each day. Let's talk about another task of a speaking section, that is describe image. Here you will get 6 to 7 describe images, and you will get 25 seconds to prepare each image and 40 seconds to speak on the same image. This is considered as a high priority task as you are getting 22 points for the complete task. And here enabling skills also contributed a lot: 5 content, 5 fluency and 5 points for pronunciation. This is a maximum marks gainer task. So please be careful in this task while describing your image in the exam. And please remember do's and don'ts. One should always take care of 4 things, that is introduction, maximum, minimum and conclusion. Try not to repeat the content and always make sure to wrap up the speaking in 25 to 35 seconds. And always make sure of noting your data from the image. That helps you while you are speaking on the image, as it makes sure you won't get confused while you are doing speaking. So noting is very important while doing this task. Always maintain your fluency and pronunciation as well as the content from the image to get the maximum task. And one more thing important that you need to remember, that once you will listen the beep sound in your exam, only after that you need to speak out. Otherwise, computer will not judge your previously said words. So remember, once you will get, for each and every time you will get a beep, and then only you need to speak out. Written lecture is another task for the speaking section, and here you will get 3 to 4 questions, and you will get 10 seconds to prepare and 40 seconds to retell lecture. I mean, the audio would be of approximate 60 to 90 seconds, and immediate after that audio you will get 10 seconds for the preparation of your speaking and 40 seconds to retell lecture. This task is considered as a medium priority based on the number system. Still, if you are target for 79, please be focused on each kind of task, because this task is contributing 11 points for speaking and 10 for listening. And in this task, enabling skills also contributed a lot, like 5 content, 5 fluency and 5 pronunciation. So again, this task is very important for speaking as well as for listening. Please remember, for do's and don'ts, while listening to the lecture, one should make the notes. You always prepare your notes while you are listening the lecture, and always remember, need to cover just the main points and supportive statements spoken in the lecture. Don't go for the whole text. Always take the abstract things, important things from the lecture, main points, and always remember, coherence should be maintained. Even if not able to cover all the main points, one should frame the sentences to speak while retelling. Retell lecture is really very important task, and you need to be very careful while delivering your retell lecture in the main exam. Answer short questions is the last task from the speaking section. Here you will get 10 to 15 questions, which is very general in nature and which also depends on your general awareness and general knowledge. Here you will get 2.5 points in speaking and 6.5 points in listening. And your enabling skills are 1 content, 1 fluency, 1 pronunciation and 1 vocab. So this task is considered as a least priority task. And please remember, for the do's and don'ts, you need to listen the question and answer in 1 word. And always general awareness question will be asked in this task. So this task you can prepare yourself in such a way to provide your best answer. So friends, I have jotted down all the tasks from the speaking section, writing section, reading section and listening section, along with the communication skills scored and enabling skills, wherein you can mapping all the skills. You can see all the skills has been mapping with each and individual task from each sections. please have a snapshot of this table so that you can also map your study along with this table. You need to be synchronized, and you must know how computer is going to judge your skills and how you will get, how the marks is distributed, and accordingly how much scores you will get from each and individual task. I believe that this video would really be helpful for you for your upcoming exam. And if you think that the energy, the time which I have invested in this video, if you think that this content and the things are really good, please do not forget to like, shares and subscribe. So this was all about speaking section. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I believe that it was knowledgeable for you as well. So friends, in case if you have doubt or any suggestions, and if you think that you need some support or guidance, please do not forget to write us on davik.pt79@gmail.com. Also, please do not forget to like, subscribe and share. Please let me know your feedback in comment section so that I can incorporate all those comments in upcoming videos. I believe that you really like this, and after your observations, after your likings, I will make another video for other sections as well. Thank you so much for your time, your attention.